What's up? Just want to give an update about what's been going on with my injury. I do have some good news, some improvements. First of all, I just wanted to thank everyone again. Thank you for all the kind comments under the last update video when I talked about my injury and illness and all this stuff. Thank you for everyone who commented and everything, and thank you very much for all the prayers. I really appreciate that, and everyone who's praying. It is very thankful, and I appreciate that a lot. So basically what's been going on recently, I've just been focusing a lot on trying to heal, trying to get better. And, just to explain this a little bit, is that, in case you didn't know, earlier this month, I started feeling sick. I thought it was just sickness. Then I felt something in my leg. I thought it was just a pinched lymph node. Then, after some time went by, I felt that it was worse actually than that. It was a more serious injury. And so I've been focusing more and more on that part, the injury. And this is easily the worst injury I've had in my life. And that's saying quite a bit because when I was younger, I did a lot of dumb stuff, going in mosh pits. I've been punched in the face a lot, bloody nostrils, got the wind knocked out of me. Been in a bunch of, incidents like that. And then also, I've pulled some muscles pretty severely over the years when I did professional moving, some other things. But I've never injured muscle like this before in my life. And I know what I did wrong, so, I'll fix those mistakes going forward. But the most important thing now is I have to deal with this. So, first I'm going to start with some improvements that have happened. Good news and praise report, praise going to God. 3 different things. First of all, I used to have this pain in the back of my head and my neck that would spasm for a while. It'd be hard to lay on that. I'd have to do different things to try to make that go away, and it would shift from that to my back. That's gone now, so I no longer have that pain and spasm in my neck. And then also another thing that has improved is I would have some spasms in my back and my hip, and sometimes it make it very difficult to sleep at night. Moving in different positions wouldn't really change anything, so I'd have to try a bunch of different things to fix that. That is now gone. I don't have those spasms anymore, muscle spasms, so praise God for that. And then also in addition to that, the surface area of the muscle damage in my thigh has shrunk. And so there's basically a lump in my thigh, and then around that there was some more tissue spread around that felt strained, damaged, these types of things, and that has shrunk, and so the surface area is not as big. There's still a lump there, and it is painful, but praise God, that is another improvement as well. And so basically now, it is very difficult for me to walk everywhere I go. So a lot of different things I'm doing, moving around, trying to recover. It can be exhausting. Sometimes at night I'll get a fever for a little bit and then it'll break and sweat. But I take different natural antibiotics and these types of things, so I don't have infections, and there's less of that actually now than there was. So that is actually another improvement. Less fever. But as far as herbal stuff that I'm doing, I can't talk about that on YouTube. I'll get in big trouble, and they'll knock it down. They'll take down the video. But maybe in the future, Lord willing, after this is all done, maybe I could make a video and put it on Rumble and be careful and talk about things that I'm using. And reason I bring that up is recently, even with the past few days, I got a new type of herb in the mail that I put on my body, and it is helping to make a big difference. So, allegedly. Anyways, so yeah, so there's been those improvements. I'm still in pain a lot, and it's hard to move around, but seeing these improvements does help motivation to keep things going. I'm trying to do the best that I can in between all these things, and taking different things, and it wears you out. But in between that, I'm trying to do clips when I can. The last one I did actually did really well, so praise God for that. Reached a lot of people, and so I'm going to try to do that as much as I can, and really just trying to get back to normal. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just focused on healing my leg and trying to get back to normal, be able to function, be able to walk normally, and and have normal energy to move around and do the things that I normally do. Because you know, I've been able to function normally for weeks now, and maybe I'll do a video after this is done too, sort of like talking about my thoughts and experiences going through this, spiritually speaking, because you really feel your the weakness of the flesh. You really feel your dependence on God, that sometimes you have no power at all to just change something, make it go away. No matter what you do, you can't instantly, change it, or you can't go back in time and do something differently. You just have to submit and yield to God. And maybe there's some things that I should learn from this, and that's what I always want to think, that if anything happens, you always want to remember that verse when it says consider your ways. And that just means considering things in general, not just the injury incident, just overall. Maybe you could have some lessons that God could show you while you're in that state that you may not have thought of when you are functioning normally. And take things for granted. Don't ever take good health for granted. Being able to just walk, move your body, do things functioning normally. You might, it's very easy to take that for granted and be like, well, yeah, it's normal. I can just move around and that's just the way life is. But you never know when that could all change. And you can't always prevent it from happening. Sometimes just weird stuff happens and you have to go through it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to drag this on too long. Just want to give you guys an update. I'm definitely in pain, and it's going to be a slow recovery, but I am recovering. There are some improvements. I pray that you please have patience with me and keep praying for me. And I'm trying to get, back into the groove of things as soon as I can. And I thank you again for everyone for their kind words that you have all written in the comments and everything else, and for all the prayers. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. God bless you. Have a good day.